Hi, I'm Heyzeus, and here's a question. Where have the Dragon Lores gone? Because it's been about 18 months since they were last dropping during Operation Hydra, and over 12 months since the last major, E-League Boston, which had souvenir Cobblestone package drops, which is a bit weird considering the Dragon Lore is one of the most iconic and valuable skins in CSGO. It's consistently held a price of around $2,000 for a factory new skin, and people pay stupid amounts of money to try and unbox them. And don't underestimate what I mean by that. A Cobblestone souvenir package sells for about $100 nowadays, and that package only has a 0.1% chance of unboxing a souvenir Dragon Lore or something like that. So I really hope whoever's buying them isn't expecting to make any money. And Valve is potentially giving up quite a lot by keeping the skin out of rotation. I mean, think of their new system with viewer passes and souvenir packages at majors, for example. So you buy a pass for $10, and with that you can get up to 3 souvenir packages by completing challenges. Imagine how much money Valve would make if Cobblestone souvenir packages was one of these packages you could get. Imagine how many people would be buying 50 passes just to farm up Cobblestone packages. And it's not like all that money is just going straight into Valve's coffers either. Half that money goes to the CSGO teams in the majors, so there'd be some real benefits for the scene as a whole. And similarly, standard Cobblestone collection drops would be a great incentive to try and get players to do something right now, whether it's buying an Operation Pass or something else entirely, because the skins in that collection are pretty pricey, and it's not just the Dragon Lore, the M4 AONS Knight, the Desert Eagle hand cannon, the CZ Chalice. These 3 last skins are all at record prices at the moment, so there'd be a lot of people interested if Cobblestone drops were on the table. So it really begs the question, why the fuck haven't Valve done this already? Now, make no mistake, Valve knows the significance of the Cobblestone collection. That's why they pulled flashy new collections of skins for Inferno and Nuke seemingly out of nowhere without any warning as soon as it came time to have the first major without Cobblestone souvenirs. After all, we need shiny things to keep our attention. But we've kind of been left in a state of limbo because it seems like Valve just doesn't give a shit. I mean, operations seem to be a thing of the past at this point, and Cobblestone skins were always dropped during operations, so if there's no more operations, well, there's no more Cobblestone drops for the foreseeable future. And Cobblestone is also out of favour as a competitive map, so no Cobblestone at the major, no Cobblestone souvenirs. But this still leaves quite a bit of uncertainty, because even if there doesn't seem to be any sign of the Cobblestone collection returning in the foreseeable future, well, as I said at the start of the video, there's a lot Valve could do with this collection if they wanted to, and even if they don't give a shit now, who's to say they won't change their mind in 2 years' time? I mean, at the very least, Cobblestone's been exiled from the primary and competitive map groups, so presumably it's going to be reworked and brought back to professional play at some point, and the collection is iconic anyway. The skins are worth a lot of money, there's prestige attached to them, so it'd seem weird not to take advantage of that at some point. But I'm going to make a case for why I think it's possible that this collection might be discontinued forever at this point. And there's 2 reasons. One of them relates to Valve making money. The other relates to making sure that skins keep their value for consumers so that they keep giving Valve money. So, on the point of Valve making money, essentially there's 2 ways that skins enter circulation in CSGO. One of them is from people opening cases, the other is from in-game drops. Now, the point of in-game drops is to give you an incentive to regularly play the game, but giving people skins for free creates a disincentive for people to open cases, because, why open a case when Valve is giving you skins for free? Not to mention that they feed into the same skins market and compete with collections that are only available in cases for market share. So it's no coincidence that skins in cases are generally way better looking, higher quality and more valuable than collections that drop in game. But the Cobblestone collection and a bunch of other Operation collections like the Gods and Monsters collection and the Rising Sun collection are an exception to this. They actually can get you decent looking and far more valuable skins, and this may actually undermine Valve's primary business model of getting you to open cases. Yeah, and yes, it is true you have to pay $5 or $6 to get an operation pass, but this might not actually balance out the impact this has on how much people open cases. In other words, dropping Cobblestone skins in-game might actually be bad business for Valve. And as far as skins keeping value for consumers go, Valve has deliberately built the skins economy around scarcity. They limit the supply of certain items to a different threshold, and the community sets the price based on how much they feel that thing's worth. And with one or two exceptions, they've generally been pretty good at not undercutting the value of people's skins. Valuable items are almost always discontinued at some point, and this has ensured that skins have kept their value pretty well over the years. They've never really jeopardized this model just to make a quick buck, which has done a lot to build up consumer confidence in skins. And if consumers feel confident that their skins are going to keep their value, well, they'll be willing to spend money on them, which will eventually make its way back to Valve. And it's a business model that has really paid Valve dividends long term. And given that, I think it's entirely possible that Valve might decide simply that the Cobblestone skins have been dropped enough and that they'd rather discontinue them so they keep their value. I mean, they could make money by dropping this collection again, but they'd make just as much, if not more, by releasing a new case. So why jeopardize the value of the Cobblestone collection when there's a perfectly good alternative? And it's especially true when it comes to souvenir packages and the current model of dropping souvenir packages where people can select the map they get a souvenir from. If you made Cobblestone souvenirs available as a drop that people could select, well, you're going to end up in a situation where the price of Cobblestone souvenir packages drops from $100 to $5, and this is going to be pretty terrible for the value of any of the expensive souvenirs in the package, whether it's the Dragon Lord, the Knight, the Hand Cannon, or the Chalice. And in fact, given how devastating it would be, it wouldn't surprise me at all if Valve creates an entirely new collection of Cobblestone skins to drop as souvenirs if they do end up bringing this map back. Now, it has to be said, this is all still awash with uncertainty. There's no solid reason to expect Valve to act in one specific way or another, but to me at least, the possibility that we're never going to see Cobblestone drops again looks increasingly possible. Let me know what you think though in the comments. Do you think Valve should bring back this collection or not? I'm interested to hear what people think. And with that, I might bring this video to a close, so if you enjoyed it, please like, comment, subscribe, it'd really be appreciated. Otherwise, trust the numbers, not your gut. I'm Heyzeus. Thanks for watching, see ya.